Knowledge of the greatness of God nourishes the love of the devotees and enhances their devotion. There is a direct relationship between the knowledge and love, as the following example reveals. Let us say that your friend shows you a black pebble like stone. You have no knowledge of its importance, and so you have no love for it either. Your friend says, "This is not just a stone, but it's called a shaligram, and a saintly personality has gifted it to me." A shaligram is a special kind of fossil stone worshipped as a representation of God. If you are aware of this, when you receive this knowledge that the stone is a shaligram, your appreciation for it will increase. Let us say your friend further adds, "Do you know it used to be worshipped 500 years ago by the great saint, a familiar saint?" The moment you hear this piece of knowledge, your respect for the stone will still increase further. Each time, it is the knowledge that is boosting your reverence for the stone. Similarly, proper knowledge of God enhances devotion towards Him. Thus, having described God's majestic splendors that manifest in the wondrous workings of unlimited universes, God states that those who become united and situated in this knowledge naturally become united with Him through unflinching devotion. The nature of the mind is to become absorbed in what it likes most. Devotees of the Lord become absorbed in remembering Him because they develop deep adoration for Him. His devotion becomes the basis of their life, from which they derive meaning, purpose, and the strength to live. They feel it as essential to remember God as a fish feels it essential to have water. What is most dear to people's heart can be determined by where they dedicate their mind, body, and wealth. The Bible states, "For where your treasure is, there your heart will also be." You can see where people's hearts are by studying their checkbooks and credit card statements. If they are spending money on fancy cars, that's where their heart is. If they are spending on luxurious holidays, that's what is most dear to them. The love of the parents for the children is visible in the fact that they are willing to sacrifice their time and wealth in their welfare. Likewise, the love of the devotees manifests in their dedicating themselves to God. And from such surrender comes contentment. Since devotees offer the results of their activities to their beloved Lord, they see every situation as coming from Him. So they gladly accept both positive and negative circumstances as the will of God and remain equipoised in both. They find great Contentment in conversing about the glories of God and His name, forms, virtues, pastimes, and abodes. In this way, by engaging in chanting and hearing regarding the glories of God, they relish His sweetness for themselves and share it with others as well. They contribute to one another's progress by enlightening others about divine knowledge of God. Speaking and singing about the glories of God gives the devotees great satisfaction. In this way, they worship Him through the process of remembering, hearing, and chanting.